Alright, so today we're doing a wheels off cleaning on my wife's Audi RS6. It's got about 18,000 miles on it now, and I haven't done a wheels off cleaning yet. It needs a tire rotation. I took it up through Tail of the Dragon a couple weeks ago, and it's got a good amount of brake dust, even though I just cleaned it right before I left. Going up and over the mountains definitely added some to it. So let's first address this. Yeah, my wife hit a curb. All of the wheels are curved. She hit a curb, and I hope you can see that. Actually so hard that there's like chalk dust or concrete. She actually sheared the concrete off the curb, I think. I mean, that's pretty impressive. So anyways, not too big of a deal. I will put the car on the lift here in the next couple months and take the wheels off and get them repowder coated. This is the worst one, but all of them have some bad spots on them. So what I wanted to talk about today is wheel cleaner. And for a long time, I've tried 20 or 30 different wheel cleaners. I've tried a bunch of them, and Wheel Brightener has been my go-to as the strongest one. This is the closest that I've come to a product that if your wheels are coated, you can spray it on and power wash off if you're cleaning your wheels regularly, like weekly or bi-weekly. If you let them go for too long, the brake dust is going to get caked on, and pretty much anything is going to require a brush. And in general, I find that I end up using brushes anyway, so I don't really consider any product to be completely brushless. But I bought oil eaters a couple years ago as a new all-purpose cleaner because I was looking for something that was a little bit safer for me and a little bit safer for the environment. So this product is not that bad for you. The MSDS sheet, if you look at it for Wheel Brightener, is pretty bad. Not a great product to use. It can wash cars inside this detached garage, and the fumes, you know, from the Wheel Brightener can get strong enough inside that it kind of makes it, I don't know how to say it, but like hard to breathe, or you notice it. The oil eaters doesn't have any smell, it doesn't have a scent, and it works really, really well. I started using this for like degreasing engines and stuff like that, and one day I was using it for my brush just to clean it up, and so I'm going to show you how this works. So I just took this and wiped it on a wheel to get it kind of dirty, and hopefully you can see this, but you can see as I spray this on, it's just turning the brush completely white, like almost like it's a dye inside of it, dyeing it white. Obviously it's not, but it's just cleaning it really well. And I noticed that, and I thought maybe I should just be using this on my wheel since it is a little bit safer. I also got a 5-gallon jug of oil eaters at Walmart. I think it was $50 shipped from their website. It's been a couple years ago. Now the Wheel Brightener, it works also, right? I mean, you can see spraying this on the Wheel Brightener is going to get it clean as well. But between the two products, if they work equally well, oil eaters is safer for you, it's cheaper. I think it's the better product. Now, Wheel Brightener may still have some situations, you know, if you get into a really difficult wheel, but I think running oil eaters at a similar dilution is going to cause you to get the same results between the two. So I'm going to spray this on. Now today, I normally use both of these products at 4-to-1. Today I happen to be using them at 2-to-1 because I did go up and over Tail of the Dragon, and I know that there's a good amount of brake dust on this wheel. So I'm going to spray half down with oil eaters, half down with Wheel Brightener. And look, I know that the video quality, you all aren't going to really be able to see this all that well. So you just kind of have to take my word for it. Over years and years and years of trying different products and coming down to these two. The other thing I like about oil eaters is that it's paint safe. So my car has paint protection film. Well, my wife's car has paint protection film all over it, and it's white. And so the issue is that I get dirt piling up in these little seams where the paint protection film comes. And there's certain spots around the car where it happens, and I can spray those with oil eaters and just grab my little detailing brush when I'm washing the car and hit it, and the oil eaters will get that dirt right out of that edge, and it's paint safe, so I'm not too worried about what's happening there, you know, to the paint. I've been using it for a year and haven't had any issues. So I'm going to do the inside of the wheel wells. I'm going to let this sit for a second, and I'm not going to show you all the entire thing. I mean, you know what it's like to clean wheel wells, but I will just spray down this caliper. Now these are big calipers, 16.4 inches, I think. They're huge, huge rotors, huge calipers on the RS6. And you'll see that brake dust just start streaming off and dripping off down there. And you know, between the products, if you can get something that works the same and and costs less and is a little bit safer for you, why wouldn't you go with that? The oil eaters, it can, like if you breathe it in as you're misting, you heard I coughed a little bit there. It can get into your lungs, but not nearly as bad as the Wheel Brightener. So let's go back to our wheel here, and I'm gonna take my brush. I'm just gonna go around. Gosh, I cannot believe how bad that is. That curbing. I mean, see, that's more than a repaint. That's gonna need repaired. It's gonna need actually a wheel repair person that can put some filler material or something in it. Now I realize I'm not like rinsing the brush, and I'm kind of smearing a little bit of both product around on each other. I get that, but for purposes of this video, I'm just kind of showing you that both of these products work equally as well. I don't really think one's better than the other. I mean, you can see how dirty that is. And again, just take a look at the oil eaters when you need to clean that up. That's really impressive how that's cleaning the brush. It's easier to see what it's able to do. That's Wheel Brightener there. I mean, it's the same, if anything, maybe a slight edge to the oil eaters. Now, don't worry, I don't consider that to be a deep cleaning of the wheels. I'm just doing a shorter version for purposes of the video. I'm going to come back and I'm going to actually clean these properly. But if I was doing just a quick, you know, clean, looking around, I've lost track of which side was Wheel Brightener, which side was oil eaters. But the point is, the wheel looks the same all the way around. I mean, both products I think have cleaned equally. Both products currently at 2 to 1. And so I just say, you know, if you're looking for something else that's an all-purpose cleaner that'll get wheels, it'll get dirt, it'll get grease, it's safer for you, safer for the environment. Again, I got 5 gallons of it for 50 bucks, and diluted. I normally run it 4 to 1, so that's 20 gallons of product. So it's pretty cheap. It's cheaper even than Wheel Brightener. Check it out. I think Oil Eaters is a good product for you to take a look at. So if you're wondering how much brake dust the RS6 actually kicks off, there you can see streaming all the way down my driveway. But it's all cleaned up now. Hope you all enjoyed this video, learned a little bit more about a wheel cleaner that's not actually a wheel cleaner, and as always, another chance to look at the beautiful RS6.